Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in today. My name is Julia Oliverius, and do you find that when you reach into your makeup bag to get out your eyeshadow that you're constantly going to the same colors, particularly those browns and golds and just the really neutral stuff? Maybe you're nervous to branch out a little bit. Well, don't worry because you're not alone. I actually surveyed the members of my VIP group, and an overwhelming number of them voted that browns and neutrals were their most common eyeshadow color that they wear on a regular basis. There were a few pinks in there and a couple purples, but overwhelming number of browns and neutrals. So what I wanted to do today and over the next few days is put together a few different tutorials for you using the same eyeshadow palette to show you different looks you can create, because what a lot of people find when they get an eyeshadow palette, they're super excited, and all the pretty colors, and they love it, right? But they find that they only actually use a few colors out of that palette. So I'm going to be showing you different looks you can create from stuff that is very light and neutral, stuff that has a medium, tone to it with a little bit of pop, or those dark smoky eyes that yes, you can do with a palette full of browns and golds. So let's get started. First thing, just want to show you the palette that we're going to be working with over the next few days. We've got 7 different colors to choose from, which is great because it's not, an overwhelming number of colors, but definitely a lot of variety here between mattes, shimmers, and metallic finishes, which is really nice. So first things first, for our full face Friday, where I do a full face of makeup to show you just some different tips and techniques along the way, is to apply primer. So primer is going to help even out your skin tone. It helps fill in fine lines, wrinkles, and it really just helps your makeup stay in place, go on super smooth, and just be a little bit more vibrant, which in turn helps you use less makeup, saving you money, which is awesome. So go ahead and get started here. Now, this particular primer that I use, I really like it because I can also use it on my eyelids, which of course then does the same thing for my eyeshadow. Keeps it in place, keeps it from creasing, helps it look more vibrant. So, and cool thing is, if you have any left on your fingers, you can actually run it through your hair to help calm any frizzies. So super cool. All right, so first step today, we're gonna let that set for a moment, and we're gonna focus on eyes first. So this is the palette that we're gonna use. I'm going to start by applying this medium brown tone, this chipper color, all over my eyelid today. So what I like to do when using palettes, I prefer to use one of these sponge brushes. I think that they're just easy to work with, and they really help control the color and where it's being applied. So as always, we'll come back and blend things, so don't worry about that right now. Let's just get the color on. So now you guys can see this one a little bit better. Alright, so as you can see, just a very nice neutral brown. It's nothing too bold or anything. And we want to keep it that way. This would be something you could very easily wear to work without, feeling self-conscious at all for any reason. So next up, you want to grab a crease brush. This brush really helps just keep the color where you want it. And we're going to go with this dark brown color. And we're only applying the color in the crease. Applying that darker color in the crease just helps provide a little bit of depth to your eyes and provides a nice transition when we start working our way up. So again, just keeping this noticeable that you're wearing makeup, but it's still going to be light enough that you can feel comfortable wearing it to work. So let me get a little bit more on here, and I'm actually going to put a little bit more color on my lid on this side as well. And notice how when I'm holding the brush, I'm holding it far back. That's because that gives me a lighter hand when I'm applying the makeup. There we go. I'll just add a little bit more color on this side here. Okay, so next I want to do my first blends because I want to blend these colors together kind of right in the crease. You definitely do want to have a blending brush. Big, fluffy, beautiful brush like this. Very, very nice. I really like it. I got this one just about, month and a half ago, and I absolutely love it. All right, so next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this really light matte color right in here, and I'm just gonna go right on the brow bone and up to the brow. And what I'm doing with this is just, again, just creating a nice light look. I'm even gonna take it down in this area too, because it's a very light color, and it's not a shimmer, it's a matte. And we're just gonna do that on both sides. And that's just gonna help us kind of transition these nice medium color on the eyelid, and just make everything blend really nice, like I said, for a soft, quick look. Then you could, just checking my mirror here. Now you could leave it like this and say, great, I'm gonna apply mascara if you wanna apply eyeliner. But what I would like to do to just take this up just a notch and make it just a little nicer is gonna be to take, let me find my little brush here, this little angled brush here. See, it's thin and it's got angle on it. And I would encourage you to choose any of these shimmer colors, whichever one you prefer. I'm gonna go with this color here. It's a very pretty color. And what you're gonna do, get just a little bit down there, and you're gonna dab it right in the middle of your eyelid. A little more here. And see, you've just kind of taken your game up just a little bit here, right? Made it just pop just a little bit more. Nothing overwhelming. Still something that's very appropriate, you know, for work. You know, if that's something that you're concerned about. I know a lot of people, you know, sometimes it's a time thing. Sometimes it's a work thing. You know, they're nervous to have too much makeup on for work, depending on their profession. So you're just going to tap just a little bit of that color right in the middle and then blend that, and that just adds a really nice pop. Very quick, very easy to do. So you can see that doing this doesn't have to take a lot of time. So next up, what I want to use is I'm going to do a soft eyeliner look. And so you want to have a liner brush to do that. And we're just going to take that same matte brown medium color here in the middle that we used, get a little on there, and just go right up under the eye. Again, this just keeps the look nice and soft. You know, no harsh, you know, eyeliner pencil line. You know, just really nice and smooth. And then we're gonna put on some some mascara. And then, you know, if you want, you can always, you know, when you want to take this up a step more, add some dark brown or some black eyeliner, or even, if you want to get real crazy, even add like a navy blue eyeliner. That will look really, really pretty on the top. So your eyeliners don't have to be, top and bottom don't have to be the same color if you don't want them to be. It's really whatever you like and whatever you want to use. So next up, we'll do the first coat of mascara and let that set for a second. And then you can even, on your lower waterline, you know, right here, you can either go with a dark brown, a light brown, or even a white eyeliner there to really just bring the look together, if that's your thing, if you want to use an eyeliner there. You know, there's really just so much that you can do with it, but I would suggest on the actual waterline, not using eyeshadow. It's just not going to stay very well on your waterline, so you do want to use an actual eyeliner for that part. Alright, so we'll get the mascara on, and then what I'm going to do is while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. And today I'm just going to use a nice light to medium coverage loose powder. Just keep it nice and light and simple today, because I think I just have people coming over tonight to hang out, maybe play some games. Anybody play Cards Against Humanity? I love that game. So funny. And I have an expansion pack, so and I've not made it all the way through the expansion pack yet, so I still have lots of cards to see for the first time. So there we go. So a tip when you're applying your mascara is pull it, kind of angle it in towards the inside, towards your nose. That will actually give you, help you like kind of fan out your lashes better. Okay. So next up, like I said, we'll do foundation real quick while that is just drying there. So I'm just gonna start. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, I like to kind of go down the middle first. Whether it's a powder or a liquid, doesn't matter. Kind of start in the middle and then work your way out. Because if you get too much, and especially if you're working with a liquid or a cream, you don't want it applied too heavily towards the outsides of your face or your hairline, because then it can just look unnatural. So staying in here to apply first and then blending out can actually make a really nice difference in how your makeup flows and blends to your neck. And when you are choosing a foundation color, remember to go and match it to your neck. A lot of people want to match it to their face color or to their wrist color, and it's not a good match. I mean, that's what I was taught a long time ago, you know, match it on your wrist, and it's not a good match. And if you're like me and your face is typically lighter than your neck, because I use an exfoliating wash, and so it tends to be lighter. When you wear a foundation that's the same color as your face, it makes you look very, very washed out compared to your neck. So match your foundation to your neck. That is my big foundation tip. And then of course, like I said, if you're using, especially if you're using a cream or a liquid foundation, apply straight down the center of your face and then work your way out with the application, because that will just make it blend much nicer to your neck, by your hairline, that kind of thing. Alright, so got the foundation on. Let me just do a quick check here. Make sure I'm blended good. I am. Awesome. Alright, and we'll do another coat of mascara, and I'll put a little bit on the bottom as well. And then we'll do brows next. And, you know, I like to just keep the brows really easy. Sometimes I do bust out the brow palette. I do like it. It's very easy to use. It's just, it is a little bit more of a bold look. So most days I just do my nice little brow pencil, because it gives really nice coverage and it looks really nice, but it's still light. And it's not too bold, so I like that. So tip, make sure when you want to get more mascara on your wand, swirl it in there, don't pump it in there. That just pushes more air in, which causes your mascara to dry out faster. And swirling it mixes it up well and really gets the brush coated well. So again, you know, just the things that, you know, we're taught growing up, there are better ways to do it now that, you know, are gonna help you. They're gonna help your makeup go on better, and, you know, ultimately help you save money, because it's gonna help your stuff last longer, really. So we'll get just a little bit on the bottom here. And then, like I said, we'll move on to brows real quick. And then a little blush and lipstick, and we'll be all done today. So this is our light brown, medium brown eye look that we wanted to create today, with just a little pop by just adding just a little bit of that shimmer in there. We've just added some nice dimension, but and still looking like we've got makeup on, but, you know, it's not like a drastic smoky eye. Alright, so first thing, we're going to just comb the brows a little bit. Now, I absolutely love this stuff because you have the little spoolie on one end and your liner on the other end. So it makes it extremely easy and convenient when you are doing your brows. You don't have to keep switching between different tools. So when you're filling in your brows, you want to make sure that, you know, you're just really going light and using light strokes to fill those in. My brows are finally starting to get some good shape to them, which I'm excited about. you know, just years of over plucking and doing it myself, and, you know, wasn't obviously the best option. So if you haven't had your brows professionally done, I do recommend it. Let a pro do it, and then they can teach you how to fill in. But I really just like this pencil because it's so easy to use, and it looks really nice. So let me just do a quick little comb here, and go on to the other side, and then I'll check my mirror and see if I need to update a little bit. There we go, get those combed out. Okay. So you take it up to that high point, and you do that on both sides, and then you go with the flow of the hair. So if the hairs are, you know, kind of growing straight up, that's how you're working your little strokes. If they're growing to the side or down, like out here, that's how you work your pencil. You go with the flow of the hair. All right, let me do just a quick check here in my mirror and see if I need to make some adjustments. Pretty good. Let me just fill in just a little more right up here. Another thing too that you can definitely look into if you've never done it before is just trimming your brow hairs. I hadn't ever started doing that until recently, but it definitely makes a difference. And all you do, and I just did it the other day, so it's not going to be much, but you push your hairs up like this, and anything that's sticking up over your line up here, you just trim them off and just use some nail scissors. Super easy to do. Okay, so let's see, last two things are going to be blush. Just put a little blush on today, and lipstick. So I'll show you the lipsticks if you guys want to vote which one I should put on. First off is one of my favorites. I use it a lot. It's this really pretty mauve color, and I like it because it really goes with a lot of different eyeshadow colors. You know, pinks and browns look nice together. So, or the other option is this chestnut brown. Now, the reason I'm bringing this bad boy out is because this year is one of my top 9 fall trends for 2017. Chestnut brown is back. So all browns are back really, but chestnut brown with just a little touch of red in it. Very nice. So let me know if I should use the mauve or the brown, and I will go ahead and do my blush in the meantime, so you guys can have some time to comment and let me know which one you'd like to see. So I'll do my blush, and then maybe even a little touch of luminizer. Maybe I'll do a little of that today too. I haven't used one of those in a while, so that could be fun. All right, so just a very pretty color here, and I like it because it's got a little bit of a metallic finish to it, which makes it really pretty. And if you're using an angled brush like this, just make sure you have the point kind of like facing like towards your mouth. That's going to help it go on best and blend the best, because that's why it's angled, and to give you a little bit more control, which is really nice. All right, so let's put a little bit of this luminizer on. This is a cream to powder one that I like to use from time to time. So if you're going to apply a luminizer, you just kind of want to do it right on the top of that cheekbone. So I am going to use a brush, to blend this, but I'm going to leave it like that for just a second so you can see like right where you want to apply that. Now, if you have bigger pores, I do, especially right in here, don't apply it too close to that, because luminescent stuff, you know, luminescent finishes, shimmers, that kind of stuff really makes that stand out more, to be honest. So stay away from those. All right, I'm gonna grab my little mirror here again. And this is just a flat makeup brush, flat foundation brush. But this can just kind of help you blend that. And then you can even grab your blush brush again to blend between the two colors. So just real easy to apply, but this is, you know, how you get that look that you see in magazines, you know, when the model's like got a big old beautiful glowing streak right here. she's using a luminizer. So the ones I have, I've got like 5 different shades. But if you have questions about those, just shoot me a message. I'd be happy to talk to you more about those. All right, so I'm not even gonna put any more blush on here, but I'm just gonna use the brush again just to blend a little bit more between the luminizer and the blush. Okay, so that's it. So let's see here. Okay, so let's go with, based on what you guys wanted to see here, we're gonna go with the brown. So the chestnut brown, oops, that's not it. This is it. We're gonna go with the chestnut brown color. So like I said, it's really pretty. And it has just a touch of red to it. So don't be afraid to bust those browns back out because it is back for this fall. Yeah, I love this color. It's so pretty. Like I said, I really like the red undertone to it as well. All right. Scope it out. That's it. So that's today's look. That's today's tutorial. This was our fun little eye look we created today. Very quick and easy. If you have questions, please feel free to message me. I'm happy to talk to you more about it. If you've got questions about the eyeshadows, let's chat. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, if you guys have questions, let me know. Feel free to share the video out with your friends if you think any of them would like to see this. I always appreciate the support. So I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.